Hey, I'm here at River City Wrestling Con with the one and only Mike Chioda. Mike,
Thank you,
the
brother.
first
How you
thing,
doing?
I'm good, man. How are you? Are you having a good time here
Yeah,
today?
very good time.
That's
here
good.
at
That's
River
good.
City.
That's good. So, a man in your position, you've been in the WWF for excuse me.
No,
wow.
that's all right.
For so long, you've seen it all. What do you think the WWE now looks like post Vince?
I think it's with The Rock coming back, really stepped up the game.
Right.
You know, post Vince and all that. I mean, it's unbelievable to go to work with The Rock. In many years, I've gotten to work his matches, 90s, 2000s, and decades. You know, with John Cena when he came back from Hollywood. And I think The Rock just picked up business for them in TKO, man. Just unbelievable. Look
And
what
now
he did
it's
at WrestleMania.
and now it's just a train on the tracks. You can't stop.
I mean, you know, since they hired The Rock, look where it's at. Look where it's going.
I really think The Rock is going to take them to even newer heights.
That's correct.
And speaking of The Rock, somebody from The Rock's era, you were around for him. I would love to hear a story. Maybe you have one about the late Owen Hart.
Oh man, Owen Hart. God bless his soul, and you know, I miss him very much. Always respected the Hart Foundation, their family, where they came. They had a lot of respect for wrestling as well. Brett was a very good friend of mine. He's a very good friend of mine, Brett.
Right.
Owen was great. And Owen's pulled a lot of ribs, man. And he was a
Is there any that
unbelievable
really
worker.
stick out to you over the
when
years?
he ordered, like, I think 10 dinners in Japan. I remember he ordered like 10 dinners to my table. I ordered one, and then 10 plates of spaghetti and meatball or something came out. 10 of them. I'm like, no, I didn't. And I've seen him order pizzas to rooms, and he's done a lot.
And we've all heard about him putting all the barn animals in Vince's office.
That's it.
And I guess my last question for you to be, I know you have a long career, and it's hard to pick one or two or three.
Right.
But just the first that comes to your mind, one of your favorite moments of being in the ring.
Man, I mean, you know, I was with the company 17 years at that point, 2002, Toronto Sky Dome, Rock and Hogan, icon against icon. The way, you know, the Canadian fans out there were just unbelievable. They still are unbelievable. And they just respect wrestling. And, you know, when Hogan came out, what a reaction.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And just in the beginning of the match, just to stare down, you know, for what this match is worth. It wasn't going to be a high-flying match.
Right.
Off the top rope, off this.
Right.
You know, but, man, they really had to, you know, everybody expected something in that match. And I think Rock and Hogan gave it everything they wanted.
You know,
I
I
think
think
the push off, the shove off in the beginning.
Exactly.
He
And
had the crowd on the entrance.
Exactly. And I think JR said it best. If you watch that match with no sound,
Right.
it's pretty underwhelming.
Right?
But when you turn it on and you get the feel and the flash bulbs and Hogan and Rock
right.
and two pros to know, sit there, stare down, look at the
it.
crowd, let it simmer. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
You really can't, man. You really
I want to thank you so much, Mike.
Hey, thanks for having
you
me.
are the man.
I
appreciate
that.
you and all your
Thank
work
you.
you've done.
Really appreciate
As being a
that.
third man, you're the best third man.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, big fan, if you haven't liked or subscribed, you're going to be joking me.